Hi, hello, I am Maya Malcolm. Today I am going to show you how to assist a client with medication. So the first step to do when you are assisting a client with a medication is to check the client care plan or the nurse's instruction, perform hand hygiene, and upon entering in the client room, you knock before you enter. When you knock, you introduce yourself to the client and actually let the client identify his or herself. Hello, I am Maya Malcolm, your PSW. Can you please state your full name and date of birth while I check your arm bracelet? Okay, so my client is John Smith, and I compared the information with the assignment sheet. So after that, I am going to explain the procedure to Mr. John. Mr. John, I am here to assist you with your medication on time. Is that okay with you? So that is okay with Mr. John. So I am going to read the label container, medication container, because it's already labeled in front of Mr. John. So I'm going to check, when I'm checking this, I am checking a few things on it. The first thing I am checking is the right medication. The right medication. So this medication is middle. It's our pain. We're going to check the right the right person. So my client is John Smith, and it's John Smith on this labeled container. So the right dosage, it is the right dosage on this container for Mr. Johnson. Yeah, when I'm compare it with the MAR sheet or the care plan, it is the right dosage. So the right reason to contain the strength of solution, or contain the strength, and it's also for pain. So I'm gonna check the right route. So this is a oral medication. It should be taken orally, and I'm gonna check the right time. So this is the right time and the right day and the right expiry date is on it. So I compare this information with the MAR sheet, and all the information is correct when I compare it with the MAR sheet or the care plan. Okay. So I'm going to ask Mr. John to repeat while I read it, or look while I read. So I'm going to put on the client glasses if necessary, so the client can see clearly what's on the label. Okay, Mr. John, so this is middle, and it's supposed to take at this time. Yes, it's the right doctor name is on it, and your name, John Smith. Okay, so all the information on it is correct. So now I am going to assist the client with taking the medication. So I am going to put the medication close to the client so the client can reach it. But before that, I am going to perform hand hygiene on the client and myself first. I am not putting the pill in the client mouth because it's not me to administrate it. So I'm assisting the client. So I'm going to let the client to perform hand hygiene, sanitized hand. So now I am going to loose the lid of the container, and then I'm going to pour out the pill into a saucer so the client can get it easily. But before the client put the pill in the take the pill, I'm going to moist the client mouth with a sip of water. Then help the client to put the pill into the mouth. Okay. And then the client has some sip of water. Drink the water. So I provide a straw for the client to take to drink the water. To help the help the client, tell the client not to lean the head backward and lean the head forward, so the pill can go down good. Okay, the client take the pill already. So now we're going to have the client record the information, but my client is unable, so I'm going to record it for the client, in the Mars or the client care plan. Okay, so we're going to put on all observation according to the employee policy and all that. Okay then, so client is finished. Take the pill, close the container lid, put everything back into the right place, storage area or location. So now we're going to assist the client with a blister pack. So this is my blister pack. Okay, I already introduced myself, perform hand hygiene, and so forth. So now I'm going to read everything that the label on the blister pack for Mr. John. So I'm going to read it. So it is the right person, right medication, the right dosage, the right route, which is oral, the right time, which is now, and today date, which is the right date, the right reason she is taking it for pain, the right reason, and the right expiry date. It is not yet expiry. So I compare this with the Mars, with what's on the Mars or the care plan. Okay. Yes, so all the information is right here. So I'm going to have Mr. John look at it. Well, I provide a glass to Mr. John with his glass. So I'm reading it. So Mr. Johnson is your name. Yes. And this is Cetomal. Yeah, for pain. Yes, this is the right time. And it's orally. It's supposed to take oral. It's the right in daytime and expiry date. Okay. So after that, I'm going to assist Mr. Johnson with taking it by pouring it out into a saucer. Okay. Because I actually pull it apart for Mr. Johnson, because Mr. John is unable to pull it apart. So I assist in pulling it apart and open it and pour it into a saucer. And I'm going to put it close by to Mr. John so he can reach it easily. So after that, I help Mr. Client pour it out the right amount, pour it out into the, so I assist. So Mr. Johnson is going to take it, because we already perform hand hygiene and all that. So Mr. Johnson's hands are clean and germs free. So I'm going to assist Mr. Johnson, give Mr. Johnson a sip of water to moist the mouth. After moist the mouth, I'm going to help Mr. Johnson take the pill. So I already tell Mr. Johnson what type of pill this Cetomal. It's for his pain, and help him with the amount of pill that he's supposed to take, the right dosage that he's supposed to take. And Mr. John, you sip, moist the mouth, and now I'm helping Mr. John with some water. Okay. So after that, I'm going to put perform hand hygiene on Mr. John. That's all. And then we're going to remove and put everything in its right place. So now I am going to assist Mr. John with taking liquid medication. So first, this is the liquid medication that I'm assisting Mr. John with. So on the container, always remember to check the nurse's instruction and the client care plan, and perform hand hygiene, introduce yourself, and all of that. Always remember, read the label and always address the client by his or her name. So now we're going to take liquid medication. We're going to check care plan and all that. So we're going to give so we're going to read the label for Mr. John. So yes, this is the right person, the right physician, doctor, the right client, the right route. So it's oral, the right date, the right time. It is the right reason and also the right expiry date. And this is allow Mr. John to read while I repeat everything for Mr. John. After repeating everything for Mr. John, then I'm going to assist Mr. John when pouring out the liquid medication. So I'm going to pour the right amount measured in the measure container for Mr. John. I'm going to put it close where Mr. John can get it. So here is Mr. John holding the liquid, and Mr. John help Mr. John to okay. After that, Mr. John already consumed the liquid medication, so we're going to do record now. We're going to perform hand hygiene, and we're going to ask Mr. John to record in the mark plan the procedure of what happened today. So Mr. John is going to do the record in the Mars. Yeah, so we're going to record all that's take place today, the procedure. So we do the record, and then I am going to record the observation in there. And after that, then we perform hand hygiene on the client, assist the client with hand wash hygiene. And also after that, we're going to put everything back in the place in the rightful location, storage, clean up the area, and yeah, put Mr. John into a comfortable position, or if Mr. John want to play a game or do whatever pleases Mr. John. So we're ensuring that Mr. John is comfortable, and put the call bell or the car light as close to Mr. John, so if Mr. John need any assistance, he will call. And yeah, that's basically it. And thank you.